Okay. This here is a task which we are work in 3D Studio Max. Actually, it's a task, perspective task, but there are some dimensions which is good to use for our project. The object is very simple, and as I said, I uploaded this file in Teams. You can use this file as a reference. Oops, this is Maya, sorry. Okay, we'll start today with building this project, and your task for the next days is to create something like this in 3D Studio Max. I'll reset the program and to see what dimensions has our house. 3-4 meters and 3 height. We'll create a box with these dimensions. We'll center it in the scene. I'll convert this object in editable poly object. I'll remove these parts here. Actually, if you want, you can create these walls from different boxes, but for our aim for now, it's enough to be with 4 walls as one object. Now I'll use one of the modifiers in the list here. Shell creates duplicate these polygons which we have at the beginning of the object, maybe inner, actually walls, maybe 20 centimeters is enough. Straightened corners is important tick because if you don't check this box, this value isn't correct. Actually, now we have the walls of our objects.
tell me, should we have a specific size of the house,
Yeah.
or it's not so necessary?
Actually, it's good idea to have specific size of the house, because when you work with some special project, it's good idea mm, to use this size of the objects, which is original size. That's the reason as I made the task exactly with these dimensions, which we can have to use here in this project. And you can see actually the task, this task. Do you see it? Or yeah? This task is in folder, in the folder files in Teams.
Teams, okay.
Yes, you can download from Teams this task, and to see the parameters of the object. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Now we'll make the floor and the ceiling. Oops, again Maya. Yep. We'll use a plain object and to set 300 per 400 centimeters, and I'll modify this object without many polygons, because I don't need actually from these polygons. The position is in the center of the scene. I'll change the name of this object here. This is the floor and the walls. I'll use the command clone objects with, as I said before, Ctrl V. This is the shortcut. I'll use copy here and some name and different position here. Okay. Let's see the task. Now we'll make the roof. Again, we'll use plain object. (500, 400 centimeters to create it. Here we'll use a little bit different functions. We'll separate this plain object. We'll change the name and here convert to poly object. The command is connect. Actually we need from these edges here, we don't need any more from the others, and we'll remove them. Here we have some extra points. We don't need these points anymore. Again, here we have 1 meter. We can use snap to grid command. To change the position of these points. And now, oops, front. One meter and medium. And our roof is ready. centimeters. Actually, the shading is smooth, and we have to correct this shading. Now we have very clear edges of this object, and maybe it's a good idea if we
Could you please repeat the size of the house?
the size of the house.
Yeah, I found this in Teams, but somehow I can't understand the sizes.
Okay. These are the dimensions of the house. 3 centimeters are 3 meters. 4 centimeters are 4 meters. Yeah, and the roof is 5 meters per 4 meters. The height of the house is 3 meters. Yep.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay. Isolate selection. We'll remove. maybe we are ready with this form here, and we have to create the holes. The door is 1 meter and 2 meters and 30 centimeters, 20 centimeters height, something like this. Okay. To make this object a little bit more complex, I'll create the door with arc on the top. I'll use maybe for this reason I'll use cylinder as a primitive object, and I'll do it 45 centimeters because I think the house is a little bit smaller. Yep. And 1 meter width of the door is too much. Here we'll use the center of the world to make this object. Actually we don't need of these polygons, and height segments I'll write here only 1 because we don't need of this resolution in the height segments. Where is the door actually? It's close to the central part of the house. .45 centimeters, and I'll move the object here. The position of the vertical position will be okay. .180 centimeters is the center of the object, and the top of the object is at 45 centimeters higher. I think this is almost our position. Or maybe 5 here. Okay. Sometimes I use Maya commands and shortcuts, and the result is a little bit interesting. Okay, we'll remove for this arc and for this object, we'll remove the bottom part of the object. I'll use isolate selection to work with this object only, and I'll use bridge function to set one polygon here, and after this I'll close these parts of the object. The next function which I'll use is extrude. I'll cut the walls and I'll set a little bit higher value for this reason. Here we have a small window which I'll do in the same way. The window is smaller than the door. Here is 50 centimeters, but I'll do it a little bit wider. Cylinder the same function I set. Maybe 30 centimeters is a good idea. I don't like this position, and I'll use 180 centimeters. Okay, we have some bigger objects. The same shape I'll use cylinder. A little bit bigger the radius, 40 centimeters. Oops. The position. The same as the first Okay. Isolate selection. Editable poly. I'm removing the other polygons which I don't need. Oops. Again, the same function, bridge. Borders. Something like this. And extrusion, maybe something like 50, no, 70 centimeters. Here. The next window. Isolate selection again. Extrusion. Oops. Here is a little bit difference, but we'll correct the size. I think it's better. I'll copy these objects. I'll do two more. Windows. last one. Exactly in front of the door. Something like this. Okay, I'll attach all of the objects. And I'll use Boolean operation to cut the walls and to make gaps for these windows. This is here compound objects, Boolean, subtract, and we have a gaps here. And I think everything is okay.